What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and should the Colts trade for Kadarius Toney? I'm going to get my thoughts in just a minute, but before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you trade for Kadarius Toney or no? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So before I get into the video, just want to let you guys know, I'm a little under the weather right now, not feeling too good, and that's why my voice will probably not sound the best at times in this video. But you know what? I enjoy making videos. I have a good time doing it, so we're going to keep on keeping on. So let's talk about Kadarius Toney. So Kadarius Toney, he was drafted in last year's draft. He was a 20th overall pick right before we took Kwity Paye, and the Giants took him at number 20. And, there's some people thinking that Kadarius Toney had potential to be, a really good receiver in the NFL, did some good things in college. People were pretty excited in New York, and he did show potential. There was one game specifically, I believe it was week 5. It was against the Cowboys, had 10 catches for 189 yards. Looked really good. He's got good speed. He's got good size. Not easy to take down. He's somebody that I think a lot of teams would like to have on their roster. So you would wonder to yourself, well, with all these reports coming out saying that Kadarius Toney might be on the move and the Giants are looking for a potential trade, if he's good, then why would they do it? Well, it seems like there's problems during practices and just off the field in general. So this from CBSSports.com. I'll put a link to the article I read this from down below. They got this from the New York Daily News, and they reported that Toney's commitment came into question behind the scenes in 2021 due to lack of playbook study and poor meeting behavior. There were also times in practice, well, one time actually, where he only wore one cleat, and I believe that caused an injury when he was running with just one cleat on. Other foot had, no shoe or cleat. And then he also wore the wrong size cleats, which caused an injury as well. So, that's pretty much why the Giants might be trading Kadarius Toney. And when you see that, especially the lack of playbook study and poor meeting behavior, it turns you off a little bit. Because a lot of teams, they can draft a receiver, right? Like they can draft somebody to come in and do some things instead of, taking somebody who is coming off of their rookie season. So with that being said, would I trade for Kadarius Toney? Before hearing some of these behind the scenes stuff, I would have been like, absolutely, I would give up a second round pick. I would give up a third round pick for him because you see the talent. It's there. Like, I think Kadarius Toney would be great in Indianapolis. I think he would be a great piece. I think Matt Ryan would love to have Kadarius Toney. Like I said, he's got good speed. He ran a 4.38 or a 4.39 40-yard dash, so he's got good speed. He doesn't have issues dropping the ball as far as I'm concerned. Good size, hard to take down. Matt Ryan would love to have that. But now, after finding out some of these behind the scenes problems, I would give up a day 3 pick for him. I wouldn't give up a day 2 pick. I would do like a 5th round pick, a 6th round pick, or a 7th round pick, or heck, maybe a 5th and a 7th, because we do have 2 5th round picks. And if Kadarius Toney does have these issues in Indianapolis, it could work out wonderfully. And, also, let's say it doesn't work out. You can always just cut him, and it's like, hey, we gave up a 5th, we gave up a 7th. It didn't work out. At least we didn't give up a 1st or a 2nd, right? So I would trade for him because of his talent and his potential, only if the Giants were willing to accept a day 3 pick, or maybe 2 at the very most, like a 5th and a 7th, like I said. At that point, sure, I would make a trade for Kadarius Toney. But of course, at the end of the day, it's not my opinion that matters. The one that truly matters is Chris Ballard's. And would Chris Ballard trade for Kadarius Toney? I don't think so. After finding out these behind the scenes issues, I just cannot see Chris Ballard making a move for Kadarius Toney. I would be shocked if he did. Chris Ballard wants to bring in guys that are team first, will do whatever it takes for the team to win, and, guys that are, not going to slack off. And if these issues are true with Kadarius Toney, yeah, that could be a problem. I do think Kadarius Toney could turn it around. I think Kadarius Toney could be, somebody who is great for the locker room, who doesn't have these issues at all. But if I had to guess as far as Chris Ballard goes and whether he would make this trade or not, after hearing some of these behind the scenes stuff, I think the very most Chris Ballard would be willing to give up is like a seventh round pick. Like that's the most. And there's no way the Giants are going to be giving up that much because there's other teams that would give up more. So I would do it for a day 3 pick. I think it's worth the risk because again, if he continues to have these issues, cut bait, move on. you know. But with Chris Ballard, I just don't see it happening. Who knows? Maybe he'll take a chance. Maybe he thinks that Kadarius Toney is that like piece for this offense that could really take it over the top. And maybe he makes an offer and he's like, look, I'll give up a day 3 pick. And if Kadarius Toney has some problems for us, then we'll cut bait. We got other guys that will, give a chance. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, I apologize for being sick. Hopefully it doesn't last much longer, but, I do apologize for that. If you're new or you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack that like button. Let me know your thoughts down below. Would you trade for Kadarius Toney or no? Let me know in the comments. And also, if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.